want you guys to think for a moment about something. And that something is, how many people in your life do you know personally that suffers from chronic disease such as high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, those kinds of health problems that are in large part preventable? They're lifestyle, in a lot of cases, lifestyle related. And a lot of that is related to our obesity epidemic that has swept America in the past, especially in the past 20 years. Right now, according to the CDC, 1 in 5 children is considered obese. 1 in 5 children. And as far as adults go, the CDC says right now, U.S. adults, the obesity rate stands at 42.4%. Not just overweight, but obese. That has risen from 30.5% since the year 2000. So in 20 years, the obesity rate for adults has increased 10%. And it doesn't have to be this way. Through a combination of diet and exercise, we could get our nation back in good health again. Because it wasn't always this way. It didn't used to be this way. And a lot of that is our lifestyle. We lead a sedentary life. Everyone works too much. We go, we're busy. It's hard to cook and have meals, so we eat out a lot. So that's part of it. And just the nature of the way we live. It's just easier now. Jobs and our lifestyle is just easier. So we don't get the exercise that we once did. Just in recent memory, we just live completely differently. And the changes that need to be made to get yourself down to a healthy weight are not extreme. You don't have to go crazy with anything. Some of those keys to a healthy weight and better overall health is nutrition is the number one thing. And if Americans would only if they just do a couple of simple things, stop eating out because you don't have any control over what ingredients are in the food, how it's prepared. You don't have any control over anything. So take control for your nutrition back. Bring it back home. Cook. That way you know what you're eating. Cut out junk food, processed foods. Limit the amount of sugar. Stop drinking calories. So stop drinking soda, sweet tea, that sort of thing. If people would just do that, we would see the obesity epidemic plummet. And then you combine that with regular exercise. And again, just like with nutrition, it doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be extreme. According to Popular Science, in a recent study, a recent survey that they did, only 22.9%, so less than a quarter of American adults get the amount of regular exercise that we should be getting. And it's not a lot. The World Health Organization suggests 3 to 5 hours of moderate exercise for an adult per week. There's 24 hours in one day. And all this is saying is take 4 or 5 hours out of the entire week and do moderate exercise. Again, doesn't have to be anything crazy. Moderate exercise would be play basketball with your kids a few hours per week. Go for a brisk walk for 30 minutes. Do that several times a week, and you've met your exercise goals and requirements. Then a couple of days a week, do a little bit of strength training, some body weight calisthenics, push-ups, squats, that sort of thing. You don't have to pay for a gym membership. You don't have to do anything crazy. You don't have to buy a bunch of equipment. Just get moving. Eat at home and move. Drink plenty of water, leave the junk food and fast food alone, and we could end this epidemic within a matter of months if most people would get on board. And that's my challenge for everyone that hears this speech, is to set a goal for the next month to eat at home and exercise, say 3 hours per week of moderate intensity. Let's take this challenge over the next week, or the next month, and let's make it happen. I know we can do it, and these diseases could be stopped in their tracks, and the obesity epidemic would be over with. Thanks.